Just when the Epstein Files seemed like old news, a new wave of disturbing documents and images has been disclosed, prompting fresh controversy and questions about what's in the government's own records. This isn't recycled gossip. These are actual Department of Justice files, including previously unseen material that has now become public and is driving another round of worldwide reaction. A recent New York Times report confirms that among the newly released materials are explicit nude photographs taken on Jeffrey Epstein's private island. That island, often at the center of conspiracy theories and speculation, is now tied directly to government-released evidence showing what happened there, not just rumors. This latest update is part of a staggered release from the Department of Justice that has been trickling out over the last week. The files include not just court exhibits and motions, but photographs, personal communications, and other forensic material lawyers and journalists hadn't seen before. These releases are happening in PDF form and image galleries directly through Justice.gov and related court repositories. Among the names that have continued to make headlines as people comb through the files are Bill Gates and Elon Musk. Both have faced renewed speculation because emails connected to Epstein's circle include mentions of them, and in Musk's case he has publicly commented on the release, saying he supports maximum transparency. Gates' representatives have denied any wrongdoing and labeled related social media claims as false, but the association in the documents is still driving search traffic and public curiosity. As with the first major release of Epstein Files, it's critical to distinguish between being mentioned in a document and being accused of any crime. Public figures, politicians, and business leaders appear in the materials because of the way Epstein corresponded with people around him, not because the files themselves prove guilt or misconduct. That nuance is being widely discussed by legal experts, reporters, and civil liberties advocates. There are also ongoing debates about how the files were released and what remains redacted. Many of the images and PDFs were made public under pressure from transparency advocates and lawsuits from media organizations. But law enforcement and the DOJ are still withholding other portions of the archive, saying that some of it cannot be released without violating privacy protections or interfering with ongoing investigations. With each new batch of files, social media explodes with speculation, theories, and misinformation. That's why the most reliable way to understand what's actually in these documents is to look at the DOJ PDFs, images, and official exhibits, not third-party commentary. Journalists and analysts continue to review the material, and it's likely that more revelations are still to come. We'll continue tracking the Epstein files as they are released, breaking down what's new, what's verified, and what's just internet rumor. Stay tuned.